Rangers chief executive Patrick Stewart faced a grilling from supporters over the external review being carried out by the club in a second leaked Ibrox video. The new Ibrox CEO met with fans in a hospitality box at the stadium before the win over Aberdeen alongside chairman Fraser Thornton. The chairman had branded away results as horrendous and cited a decade of underperformance by the club in a scathing verdict. Now, the Daily Record have revealed a second video leak showing Stewart addressing supporters after being quizzed on the external review of the club. In today's video, we will go over what has been said, all whilst going over all of the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Rangers content. Felipe Clement is poised to secure his first deal of the January window as he looks to add defender Rafael Fernandez to his Rangers squad until the end of the campaign. It is understood the Lille stopper is in talks over a move to Ibrox as Clement seeks to strengthen his squad for the second half of the season. RFC News had previously revealed that a centre-back was the priority position for the Belgian this month following the injuries to Naraisho Casanwejo and John Souttar. A move for Dundee midfielder Lyle Cameron is also in the pipeline before the close of business. The Dens Park outfit will be due compensation if Cameron was to put pen to paper on a deal to leave Tayside at the end of his current contract. But it is Fernandez who could be first into Ibrox this month as Rangers look to secure the services of the former Sporting and Arauca stopper. Rangers have already sanctioned exits for Robbie Fraser and Cole McKinnon to Livingston and Ayr United respectively this month and will listen to offers for Matondo and Kieran Dowell after informing them they are free to find new clubs in the coming weeks. Striker Cyril Dessers could also depart if a suitable offer is made, and Clement, speaking on Friday afternoon, discussed the situation that has seen Dessers struggle for match minutes amid Hamza Igerman's Ibrox rise. "I spoke with Cyril about why he played less than before, yes," Clement said, "and that's because of the evolution of Hamza also. So we will see what happens. Cyril is working really hard. He's doing everything, he's good in the group. He's a very good lad. He's thinking very collectively always. He's in support of Hamza. He gave Hamza a lot of tips last couple of months also in the trainings and around games, and he showed that also. Now in the last game, the way he came in, you don't see a player who's disappointed that he's not starting, although he started a lot of games before, and scored also a lot of goals. He's somebody who's there for the team. Is there a moment that he wants to play all the games? Then he needs to make a decision. If it's not the case, he's in competition with others. That's freeing him to talk." As stated in the intro, Rangers chief executive Patrick Stewart faced a grilling from supporters over the external review being carried out by the club in a second leaked Ibrox video. The new Ibrox CEO met with fans in a hospitality box at the stadium before the win over Aberdeen, alongside chairman Fraser Thornton. The chairman had branded away results as horrendous and cited a decade of underperformance by the club in a scathing verdict. Now, the Daily Record have revealed a second video leak showing Stewart addressing supporters after being quizzed on the external review of the club. The furious fan insisted the club is broken from top to bottom and suggested an external review is not good enough as he looked for answers from the Ibrox chiefs. The supporter stated, "You guys need to look at things and say, this is all wrong, we're going to change it. When you change it, have a look at, are we doing it correctly? How do we then monitor that we are doing it correctly when we take the helm from external sources? Right now, this club is broken from top to bottom. If you fix it at the top, Rangers will have the success all the way down. Celtic are not that far in front of us, and we can fix this very, very quickly by doing the correct things at the club. It's not happening just now." After applause for the question, Stewart then began by stating he and Thornton were showing respect to supporters with their appearance and vowed it will be a regular occurrence to engage with fans. Stewart detailed his reasoning for the external review, as he conceded there would be very little change and we will do it very slowly if it was solely on him and Thornton to identify where to make changes at the club. He said, "We're using externals, but in a way, if we don't use externals, that means we don't have to do anything ourselves as well. We are not coming in and saying, right, we will just get externals in, and I don't know what else we could be doing. We are working tirelessly to look at every aspect of the club, but we need support if we're going to try and accelerate this exercise. If it's just me and Fraser doing it by ourselves, we'll make very little change, and we will do it very slowly. But bringing in lots of firepower, you want to make things change as quickly as possible, and we are being very selective about where we bring in externals. Fraser and I are looking at lots of different things. The constitution of the board, John Gilligan, at the AGM said that was being looked at, so that is something that we are looking at. We are looking at the commercial area as well. We are looking at the wider culture. All these things take a lot of time though, so we are spending a lot of time doing it. We are doing lots of different things. The review we are doing with football is something that we have spoken about with the media, but we are putting a lot of time into football because that is the most important aspect. If we are not getting it right on the pitch, then almost everything else is irrelevant. To get it right on the pitch, it can't be a quick fix. You really need to dive deep. So that is why we are taking this exercise so seriously, but we are not devolving it. We are leading it with external support. We are very much on top of it as well. Although it definitely is positive that these two are engaging with fans and are attempting to be as transparent as possible, or so it seems. It still doesn't tell us very much of what is going on and what is the plan going forward. Patrick could be 100% honest in what he is saying, or he could just be saying what fans want to hear to keep the peace. We probably won't know their true intentions until the future, where we either see change or nothing. Let me know your thoughts on this down in the comment section. Before we get into the next story, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel to join our fast-growing community. Thank you, let's get back into the video. In other news, Fabrizio Romano reveals initial interest in Rangers midfielder. Rangers midfielder Tom Lawrence has transfer interest from Turkish top-flight side Besiktas. Renowned transfer guru Fabrizio Romano reports that the side, managed by former Manchester United boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, are keen on a swoop for the 31-year-old. Solskjaer coached Lawrence during his time at Old Trafford, adding a further layer of interest to this transfer link. The midfielder has 6 months left on his Rangers deal, meaning he is currently free to speak to clubs about a pre-contract agreement. Lawrence has made 56 appearances during his time at Ibrox so far, scoring 11 goals and assisting 7. He hasn't played, however, since last November's Premier Sports Cup semi-final victory over Motherwell, when he was introduced as a second-half substitute. Philippe Clement has already sanctioned loan departures for young duo Robbie Fraser and Cole McKinnon this month, with the club in talks to sign Lille defender Rafael Fernandez on loan. A move for Dundee midfielder Lyle Cameron is also in the pipeline, with just over a fortnight of the January transfer window remaining. Tom is a top player at times, but has been let down by long-term injuries during his time at Ibrox. The Welshman is also known for going missing in games, however when he's on form he seems a very good player. However, it's clear nothing has changed in the past year. As if there is substantial truth in this, it looks like we will be letting another first-team player leave on a free at the end of the season. Yes, we probably wouldn't be able to get a lot for Lawrence if he had more time on his contract, but that's not the point. We can't keep letting players run down their contract. If Clement doesn't want a player, sell them. We know he can do it because he forced the controversial £500,000 sale of Todd Cantwell. We complain that we have no money to make moves in the transfer market, yet we let our assets run down their contracts and get nothing from them. We can't keep doing this, it's not sustainable, and it decreases the size of our team. A team that battles with injuries every season. But let me know your thoughts on this down in the comments. That is all for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel to join our fast-growing community. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.